Hello, Mercedes lovers, in cartoon form, that is. I like Mercedes and I like cartoonish cars, so here we are with the Choro-Q. I got it loose, no packaging, so not even a sticker on the back, so this is definitely a used toy. The license plate on this Choro-Q says 2005, so these are the images I pulled up, a 2005 E-Class. Alright. It's close. Here's the side view for the deformation comparison. It's around the same height as this photograph, so it's around 2 times as short as this car in real life. And there's the rear view, so we can just see the taillights a little bit. And that's a pretty good match, actually. Okay. Let's see. So this is a nice, maroon color. I don't know if it's metallic, though. Parts, I do see some speckling here and there, but I don't know if that's a contaminant. Boy, that's weird. I mean, this is right in front of my face, but I can't even decide if this is a maroon metallic or just a maroon. You'll have to decide for yourself. Sorry, I don't know. But let's see, the canopy is pretty, well, it's actually not smoked as much as usual. You can still see the motor quite a bit there in certain light. Bearing in mind, this photo booth is quite bright. It's got a lot of LEDs above here. Alright, well, the fuel filler here, we have a pretty decent panel gaps here. I like how they have the silver trim here on these little inserts on the body. The door handles are really nice, you know, depressions above and below it, the handle itself. Black paint for the window molding. Yeah, the wheels are blanked off, but they do have lug nut details. I think if I just add some black paint wash in there, it would really help out. I think this inner circle is supposed to represent the brake system. And anyways, what about, well, yeah, well, that's not too bad. I was going to complain about this gap here, but when I press the axle up, it's actually not that bad. The rear, though, they can't really push that up. It's a little worse. Alright. The front end is really nice, probably the best view here. These are really highly chromed headlights. There's no clear cover. It's just like the light bucket itself, but it's so reflective that it doesn't actually look as bad as one would think it would, you know? Well, I don't know, you can decide for yourself. I like it, I think I'm okay with it. The grille does seem to have some darkness here, some black paint there. And then this Mercedes star is actually a clear piece of plastic and they printed the star on it. So that's an interesting way to go. You gotta remember, these are toys, not scale models. So, and this thing is actually a motorized wind-up, so it's gonna run into walls and stuff like that. So I think that's a pretty good solution for a toy. Black here in this intake, and then, you know, some silver paint for the fog light. Alright, the rear end, yeah, good separation of color here. This clearness for the backup lights, and then the red here, and then again a little silver paint carrying around on those little accents. And there's a Mercedes star, it's actually on the body itself. And this is clear. Does this open? I'm thinking it opens. Yes, it does. 3 headrests there, and then it's a clear rear end as well. Alright. Not really level though, that's kind of weird. And that must be part of the base. How old is this? 2005? Not the oldest ChoroQ, but not new either. Alright. I'm always debating if I want to swap the wheels out, but I think this time I'm just going to try to add some black paint in there and leave it alone. Because these wheels are unique. I've never seen these wheels before from ChoroQ. They might have been made specifically for this Mercedes. Okay, let's compare it to a couple other models, in fact. I don't have a 1/64 scale E-Class of any sort, so the closest thing I have is this 2004 CLK DTM, because it somewhat has the 2 elliptical headlights, although it's not really quite the same. Yeah, sorry, that's as close as I can get it. But I do have a TLV Nissan Skyline van, so at least that's a station wagon. But it's from a different era. Yeah, that's gonna have to do for today. Okay. Now let's compare to a couple of ChoroQs. That I do have some better stuff to go with. I do like this one quite a bit. It's a Mercedes SL with some 3D printed wheels. So that one looks really nice. One of the best ChoroQs, possibly the best ChoroQ ever made, is a 300 SL, because the gull-wing doors actually flip open. And that's one of the very few models that I'll actually display with the panels open. Alright. I do have a Mercedes A-Class, and I have some 3D printed wheels on this one. And we'll put a couple station wagons up here. So this is that Skyline, but in cartoon form. And then a Honda Odyssey with some spoon wheels on it, 3D printed again. This one has ATS cup wheels on it, 3D printed again. So really only these two Mercedes have the stock ChoroQ wheels on it. Let's go to the top view for you. Okay, let's scare these guys out here. And I think this is definitely a car that Edna from Incredibles would be driving. She's a classy lady, but she needs to haul her weaponry around. So it's a nice ChoroQ. I like it. I do question if there's a sticker missing here or not. Maybe there was never a sticker because they want to show that Mercedes star in the trunk. But historically, I think everyone I've seen has something on it. Oh, you know, this Mercedes only has Mercedes Benz printed on it. And actually, this one has nothing on it also. So, maybe that's intentional. Alright, well, anyways, I know there's a few other Mercedes done by ChoroQ, so I guess I'll see you the next time I get one of those in. Thanks.